Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. All right, y'all, so today is Friday. It is super duper early, right before it's time for me to start working. So I was like, let me go ahead and film this video because it is payday. It is specifically extra payday, meaning I receive funds from my teaching role. So I'm super excited. This is the first month where we're actually getting paid more, earlier. So I just received your email maybe a week ago, maybe last week sometime, from the school saying that instead of getting paid the last day of the month, we're now going to get paid basically a week earlier. So that was like great news, and I was so excited because it happened to fall. Obviously today's on a Friday, so y'all know I like to film my paycheck videos on a Friday, which is when I get paid for my full-time job as well. So I was really happy about that. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much time, so let's get into it. Let's get into our numbers. So I love my extra paycheck. They're all about paying off debt. Yes. So every time I make one of these videos, I know that I'm getting closer and closer to debt freedom and financial freedom and time freedom. So yes, and I know that I've earned it. Like, this ain't something that's just handed to me. This is something that I'm doing on top of my full-time job. So it's a moment to kind of celebrate all the work that I've done that month, right? So let's get into it. I am going to share with you guys my 401k updates. I usually don't do that in these videos, but I'm going to start doing that. So yeah, let's get into it. So I have two 401ks, as you know. I have it from my full-time job. Well, I have from my former employer. So I'll go into that. And then 401k 2 is for my current employer, which I just had my first deduction last paycheck. So I'm not including my employer's contribution into this because it's three-year vesting period, and you know, things happen all the time. Yeah, so that's not really my money. I don't consider it my money until it's 100% invested, so I'm not counting that. I ain't gonna just count what I've contributed from, like, that's mine, that will go with me when if I ever leave, essentially. And then tell you guys my total invested amount. All right, so currently for my 401k, my former employer, my current balance is $25,551.32. I am super excited to see that number at 25 plus, y'all, because it was like 24,000 or something. It might have gotten to 23 at one point. It was low, and y'all know the market has been horrible because Trump kept talking about them tariffs. But now things are starting to settle down, and I'm so happy about that. But you know, you got to just ride the wave. So it is what it is. All right, my 401k 2, which is, like, again for my current employer, my first contribution is $157.95, which is good because I just contributed $150 because I'm trying to reach a certain goal. So that's not bad. So $7.95, almost $8 that I didn't put in, that's added there. So good for me. And then my current Roth account balance is $11,313.12. Definitely excited to see that over 10,000 now, finally. Again, it was already 10,000 plus, but because of the market, it was just looking bad. So happy to see that over 11,000 now, finally. But my total invested amount at this time is $37,022.39. Y'all, I'm super excited about that because if you look at my board for April, you will see that my April investing goal was to reach 37,000 plus. So finally I reached that, and I wasn't really sure if that was gonna happen or not because the market was just looking so bad earlier this month. But here we are, and yeah, so I'm excited about that. That makes me feel really good. I hope it continues to grow because we still have, you know, a few more days left in this month. But I also know that things could change any day, so it is what it is. But I'm just excited to know that, like, I reached this milestone at least once this month. All right, so let's get into debt payoff. All right, so for this paycheck, I am paying toward my car loan, and I'm paying off my next debt. So just a reminder, I only have remaining, I have my car loan, which I want to pay off. I said I wanted to pay off by August or September, is essentially before my student loans kick in, which I think it kick in at the end of August. So I'm gonna say September. And so the goal is to have my car loan paid off before then. And I think I broke it down into 9 payments. So yeah, I guess by September. So paying that. And I have the IRS and tax debt that I had when I was self-employed in Georgia. And so yeah, it might be North Carolina. No, Georgia. Yeah. So paying that off. They're broken off into 2017 and 2018. Currently I'm on 2017, and that balance started out at $6,701, and I'll show you and tell you where I'm at now. And then after that, I have my student loans and my mortgage, and those are the only debts that I have, and I'm super excited about that, y'all. Like, I'm telling you. So essentially, I put my student loans and my mortgage into a whole separate chunk because it's gonna take a, yeah, we're gonna think about that separately. So really, the only debts that I have left remaining are my car loan and IRS tax debt, and I count those as 3 because it's the car loan 2017, 2018. So right now, every month I'm paying on my car loan, and I'm paying, obviously make a payment to my mortgage. My student loans are on deferment or whatever because I just got out of school, so it doesn't start until September or whatever. And then I have the 2018 tax debt. But after that, yeah. So I'm excited about that. I'm getting closer and closer to just focusing on student loans and mortgage. And when I get there, y'all, we're gonna fast track this thing, and it's just gonna be, yes. I'm also doing this while saving and investing, so you know, it's going a little bit slower than it could, but, and I know some people don't approve of this and don't agree, but I don't care, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to waste no time, and I need to be in the market, right? I'm 36 years old, I need to be in the market and trying to work toward work optional situation by 40 or around 40. And I don't want any debt. So, and also I'm building up my net worth. So these things go hand in hand. Anyway, let's get into the numbers. So for my car loan today, I am making a payment of I'm not going to go into all the details about the car because I make a separate video, and you can follow that series. It's the car loan payoff journey. So follow that journey. I'll update this tomorrow with the exact numbers and stuff once it processes. But today I'm making a payment of $2,023 toward the balance. And so that's a big chunk. I did the same thing last month. I'm proud of myself. Whew, baby, it is not, baby, what? My car payment is $533, y'all. I don't have to make this payment. I do not have to do this. But I am, because I'm ready to get this car loan paid off. The thing that motivates me, I'm talking about this again tomorrow, but I just want to get that paid off, and then I know I got an SUV waiting for me on the other side of this, because I'm 5'1". I want to sit up high and nice and cute, you know? So that keeps me motivated, but whatever. And then, but stay tuned for all the details and the balance and all that kind of stuff tomorrow. And then I made a payment toward my IRS. So I don't know what's going on with these accounts today with IRS, but it is what it is. I'm still gonna make my payment. It is what it is. It's not showing a balance or anything like that. It just says it's not available right now. So yeah, but I'm still gonna make my payment because I don't know what y'all got going on, and ain't got nothing to do with me, and I throwing up off my process, you know what I'm saying? So pay towards balance. So I'm gonna do 2017, and then so my current balance is $3,000. When I checked yesterday, it was $3,758.41. Today I'm going to make a payment of $1,010.50, and that way it'll cover the cents, obviously, and then also take me under, sorry, my alarm went off, take me under the 50 part. Payment date is going to be today, and then so there you go. So I'm gonna make this payment really quick, and so that will leave me with a balance of $2,747.91. And I'll go into more detail once I get back to the video. So back to the video. Just 1 second. My current balance on the IRS debt or 2017. I started out with $6,701. And remember, you can always see the numbers. I think I break them down in this video, I think too. But you can see the numbers in the description. I break down my debts, payoff, and stuff like that, and you can kind of see where I'm at. So the current balance though, or initial balance for this one was $6,701 and some change. My current balance before making this payment was $3,758.41. And today I made a payment, as you can see in the video, of $1,010.50. And so my new balance should be $2,747.91, which I am super excited about, y'all. Like, that's crazy, right? Like, think about that. Like, that's literally less than half paid off already, right? Let's see. Yeah. So, yeah. Almost 2/3. So close to 2/3. Well, a little bit more than 2/3, but we're almost there. We're almost paid off. So what I'm decided to do is that's gonna be about $1,375, 2 payments. So I'm gonna do May $1,375 and then June $1,375. So by June, this should be paid for. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause it, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and start up my IRA and restart my savings, because I do want to get to 12,000 by the end of this year. And so yeah, so basically the $1,000 that I'm putting toward this, I'm going to, instead of starting on 2018, because 2018 is like 11,000 something. I'm not excited about that, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and start my IRA, start investing toward that, so I can max that out by the end of the year. And I think just the last 4 months of the year, I'm going to do the IRS 2018, knock those out, which means I'm going to have to increase my income, which I'm excited about, working toward. I already got some things in place, but it's going to happen. But I'm just excited to know that I'm 2 payments away from 2017 tax debt being completely wiped out and done. That is so exciting to me. So I did make a little visual chart that helps me kind of stay on track and stay motivated. So I'm going to show y'all that. I'm going to color this in, and But yeah, if you do like this video, like it, comment, subscribe, leave me a comment below. How's your debt journey going? Are there any things that you need to change? Do you want to increase your income? Do you want to slow down your payoff journey? Like, what are your thoughts right now? Yeah, thank you again for being on this journey with me. Every time you watch these videos, you help me get closer to monetizing this channel, which will be another stream of income that I can use to help pay off debt. I'm definitely going to help use it to pay off my student loans. That's the goal. But yes, y'all, thank y'all so much. I'm excited. I'm grateful. I'm motivated. I'm determined. I'm driven. This is happening. It's not easy, because who wants to pay $3,000 something on debt? Not me. But I'm about to go update my net worth tracker. You know what I'm saying? Because it's paying off debt, liabilities. Anyway, y'all, I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Bye. Hey, y'all, as you can see, this is my little tracker that I made. Well, I had my daughter draw this little thing, and this is for the IRS tax debt. And you can see here on the side, this is where we left off. So March payment sent me to $3,750, and then with April's payment, I need to make this green. Then we are currently under $2,750. So yeah, I'm gonna put this right here. Yeah. So let's see. Cannot draw that. It's gonna be right there. These markers, paint, highlighters, what do you want to call them, came from the Dollar Tree. So yeah, just keep that in mind, because baby, I don't know, some people might find this soothing, but it makes me more anxious to do this. I don't know what it is. I thought it was gonna be hit differently, but it don't. I'll tell you that right now. Oh God. But it's just a good visual. I put this in my office and keeps me motivated. I also have one for the car loan, but I'll do that tomorrow in that video. So make sure you stay tuned. This is about as good as it's going to be. Okay. Yes. But there we go. So getting closer and closer. So that means that I am under less than $3,000 away, essentially, right? So I'm excited about that. We're almost there. Oh my God, y'all. I'm so excited. But anyway, thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.